if we call the president into this, but you have the House of Rep members who are supposed to ask that there should be accountability. Barrister, we hear of probes in the House. We hear committees have been set up, just like the Gazetted situation now. A committee has been set up to look into it. But we're entering 2026, and by the 1st of January, this is kicking off. Others have said, why can't that tax situation remain for now until a committee has been set up to investigate? But Bayo Nanuga has said there is nothing anybody is saying. That thing is kicking off from January 2026. So are we in a system where whatever it is you lament or cry out about, there is no explanation given to you and nobody cares actually?
You know, when you have a government that behaves like a Nebuchadnezzar, who does not listen or hear from anybody, who has assumed to be a god, this is what you get. Do you know my worry here? Esther, please tell me the truth. When these people were coming into office, APC and their leaders, please, is that what they promised us? You remember all the nice things they told us? Today, what do we have? And Nigerians have forgotten. They are not even asking them, come, this is not what you told us. So nobody is going through that route to say, come, APC and their leader. Is that what you promised Nigeria? Is that what you told us that you are coming to bring to us? Esther, we have forgotten. All of a sudden, we have forgotten. We have forgotten. Nobody is asking question. You see this tax law, the way they are going about it, Esther, I am strongly believing that there will be litigation next year. The moment they start this, there will be litigation because, Esther, under our laws, it is only the court that have the power to give garnishee order. It is only the court that made that pronouncement because it has to do with your private account. So how can you now give an institution of government the power to go and take money from my account because he said I did not pay tax, or even arrest me because he said I did not pay tax? I mean, look, very, very arrogant way of doing things. Then what happened to the court? And do you know that if this Oyedele and the people got away with this, other institutions will now come up, Esther, and follow suit. NEPA will come and take laws into their own hands against you. Any other institutions run by government will now become a law unto themselves. And eventually, our court will become redundant. They will not do anything. Whenever you talk, they say, Shebi, these people have taken over the matter now. Why? You know that kind of rubbish in a democracy. What is worrying me here now is that whenever this issue raised, this tax fraudulent tax law, instead of the government to say, okay, we have had your concerns and the issues raised, we are going to look into it, we investigate. Esther, is that not the best thing to say? Good. But they are telling us that whether we like it or not, it will take off in January.
Bayo said no matter what the opposition says, it's kicking off. But the problem Nigerians are having, where there is a contrast, is the sincerity or purpose of the tax. Taiwo Idili, to be honest with you, has been trying his best to educate Nigerians as properly as possible. I would possibly next tomorrow or so, we'll play an excerpt of all the valiant possible questions have been asked about it and his explanations. But Barrister Darlington, the problem is this: Nigerians feel that they are being taxed their life out and they're not seeing the result of the tax. Secondly, in the 2026 budget that was presented, there's no proper explanation to tell us how it will be financed, since Mr. Wale Edun told us that he really did not make profit from oil earnings, and even the non-oil produce too was not able to help substantiate, meaning that they still relied on borrowing. So if with this tax now that they're going to start off with, possibly we may see the effect by the second quarter, maybe by June or so, we'll now know how much they made and what they'll be able to do with the money. They will still rely on borrowing.
Esther, if your salary is not enough for you, is it overtime that will solve your problem? Tell me. It's not possible. Esther, you have been borrowing humongous amount of money. You have been making money from NNPC, which is our cash cow. All this money did not solve our problem. Is it the tax that will solve it, Esther? How much tax are you going to collect from an individual and from a corporate organization? Even though the corporate organization, all of them are leaving Nigeria. So who are you going to collect the tax from, Esther? the one you collected, is that not part of the 210 trillion naira that is missing from an NPC? Have you brought it back into the coffers of government? Have you? The answer is no. So what is the guarantee that this time that they look, Esther, there is something towards it. There is something now that France is coming into the matter. Because I have asked Oyedele, I was listening to him over the weekend where they interviewed him in one radio station. He said when he started this tax something, they went around the whole world. In fact, they went to up to 20 embassies. And they gave them their, tax whatever at home in their home countries. And they now interface with them and all that. That even South Africa, they even, interface with them. And South Africa have been doing it for 10 years. Then he said they eventually choose France because France was intentional, according to them. That France now choose to come and sign MOU with them instead of asking them to come and learn whatever. After saying all this, I knew that in fact, I was waiting for him to indict himself. And he did. Esther, please tell me. All of a sudden, Tinubu want this tax something to be perfect, Abi. He is telling Mumu people. When he started Alphabet in Lagos, did they not tell us that it is the, in fact, if I is the perfect solution to tax problem in Lagos? What happened to Alphabet at the end of the day? Please, the Lagosians and Nigerians, tell me what happened to Alphabet? Is that not Tinubu's company? It got so bad that the managing director had to carry their file and submitted it to EFCC.
Mr. Taiwo Oyedele has discountenanced that narrative about the tax going to the personal pockets of the presidency and the politicians.
We are not saying so.
But the thing is that the fact that Nigerians don't have issues paying their tax. They just want to know the tax returns. Are you going to perform based on what you're using their monies for? That's all.
Esther, since they have been deceiving us, mention one of their policies that have seen the light of day. Just tell me one. Esther, please tell me one particular policy of this government.
Education. No
that
fund.
we can take to the bank.
No
and
fund.
the check will not bounce.
No fund.
I told you don't mention that thing. No.
Why?
The other day we mentioned, somebody told you and confirm what I said. How come you are giving no fund? And then the school fees have skyrocketed.
They said no interest in the loan.
Hold on, you are not getting it. The NEL fund is not solving the problem it is meant to solve. School dropouts have increased even with NEL fund, Esther, because the school fees went up with the NEL fund. So what have you done?
But Barrister, you asked a question. You said which of the policies
but I'm telling you that thing you mentioned, it didn't work now.
It didn't work, but they're pouring out money to schools. They're giving the schools money.
It doesn't matter. I have told you it doesn't matter. It's like pouring water in a perforated basket. Pouring water, you want to feed the basket.
So you're saying they're wasting the money?
Can't you see it? I just give you an example here. I have somebody who is a participant told you the last time we discussed this thing. Is that not a fact?
Well, you asked the question. I just wanted to respond.
School fees have it not gone up? The net fund they gave you could not even pay your school fees. So what are you telling me here?
Okay, Papa.